Wagwan guys, welcome back to another video. I was at work bragging about curried goat and how delicious this piece of meat is, and my friend was there listening. Simone, what does goat meat taste like? And so I want to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about goat meat and also share with you my recipe of how I make my curry goat. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned. Guys, the first thing you're going to notice when you see goat meat is a lot of bones. In each cut of meat, you will have bones. And a piece of goat here got away with this. Nice. Well, anyway, guys, goat meat has a rich, sweet, and slightly gamey flavor that is similar to lamb. And I understand that the gamey flavor can throw off a lot of people. And sometimes the meat is not cooked as tender as it should be. So we are going to cover all of that in this video. I'm going to show you one technique that you can use to get your meat tender and an ingredient that you can use to just cut out all that gaminess, so we'll have a flavorful and tender piece of meat, Jamaican style. Once the meat is washed, I'm using thyme, onion, ginger. We want some scallion, a handful of it, Scotch bonnet pepper, allspice. This is some roasted herb rub, fennel seed, black pepper. This is turmeric. I have some Indian curry and oil just to put everything together. Guys, put your gloves on, put your hand in a bag, because those nails will be looking like yellow nail polish if you don't. Alright, so what I do is season up my meat, cover it up, and I'm going to let this rest in the fridge overnight. Right, 24 hours later. That's so funny. But anyways, my stove is on medium-high heat, and I'm going to sear these pieces of meat off. So what I'm basically doing is to remove the meat or separate the meat from the herbs and aromatics, because we are going to add that later. There it is. And so we're going to cover this pot, let the meat sweat in its own juice and build some more flavor. So guys, so far we know that goat meat is rich, it is sweet, and it has a slightly gamey flavor just like lamb. Based on my research, I found out that goat meat is a tastier, healthier option for beef, chicken, and pork. Man, my mind was blown, but I can compare that this is true, because after eating all these type of meats, I'm like, goat meat really stand out. If you have not tasted, then you could not make the distinction. So yeah guys, me I try convincing you to start eat goat meat. Is that crazy? All right, so curry is burned, the meat looks sear, everything looking nice and smelling so good right now. I'm gonna add some chicken bouillon to this, and I've poured some water on the herbs and aromatics, and I'm introducing it to these sear pieces of goat meat. Guys, goat meat is very tough. Normally I would use a pressure cooker, but I'm gonna show you this technique that you could use if you don't have a pressure cooker. Just fill up your pot, let it cover the meat. Trust me, it's gonna reduce right down. And earlier I promised to show you one ingredient that you can use to cut that gaminess out of your goat meat, and it is apple cider vinegar. It works like a boss. So guys, this is what we have now. The meat is fully immersed, and we're gonna cover this and let it cook. 1 hour later, guys, this is what the meat looks like. The water has reduced drastically, so now I'm adding some more warm water. Don't use cold water, use warm water. And the technique I use is not to measure water, but to just test the tenderness of the meat. Different goat, based on the age and all of that, will determine how tough the goat meat is. So I'm gonna cover and give it a final cook, and then we will see what happens. It has been 1 hour 45 minutes. I'm preparing some additional herbs and aromatics, scallion, tarragon. I have some carrots at the bottom, and this is oregano. So we're gonna use this just to spruce up what we've already cooked. As you can see, the meat is tender, the fork is just going right through it. Yeah man, the things smell good. I love it. So I'm adding these additional herbs and the veggies, and we're just gonna go low right now, low and slow, until the thing just, you know, simmer down. I love this. It's amazing, guys. So what I had this with was some soursop drink. I made my plate with fried plantains, white rice. Guys, we love white rice and curry goat in Jamaica, and some asparagus right there on the side. The thing was banging. It was really delicious. The combination of sweet, crunch, spicy, man, never doesn't get better than this. Guys, I'll see you soon with another incredible recipe. What good? Peace.